to be so that you can constrain when the periods when you're in deliberative mode.
Yes, yes, yeah. And what are the impacts of a huge shake to our confidence? Like when there's a loss, of a base to your confidence, and the structures that you depended on are completely changed.
Yeah, and that's where our attitudes to failure come in. I mean, that's where these high level um, self theories come in. That if you if you see yourself, supposing you've been told your whole life that you're really smart, you're really clever, you've got a high IQ. I've known people who've been had their IQ measured when they were young. And, oh, you've got a high IQ. It's a terrible burden to put on a kid because then suddenly you fail your exam in college, and rather that being, oh, I didn't study hard, or that subject's not for me, I'll try another subject. The conclusion is maybe I'm not bright, and that's a whole threat to some people's fundamental self-concept. And so the risk is there going into some kind of defeat mode of just I'm no, a more generalized reduction in one's belief in oneself. So it's really, the bigger the blow, the bigger the setback, the tougher it is. But also, the bigger the setback, the bigger the opportunity to maybe like the mogul who ends up in prison and suddenly finds incredible emotional relief and be able to embrace his own humanity more in relating to ordinary people around him. I mean, we've read accounts of that. Um, uh, so there's the opportunity. The bigger the setback, the bigger the opportunity for some kind of personal growth, of not, albeit not comfortable, painful, but the idea that you can find a new direction there. So, but it all depends on your self theories. It all depends on how healthy your ego is, what your theories of yourself are, and what your addiction to power and the status, the external trappings are.